Korea's rich cultural heritage is widely recognized around the world. Korea has made great contributions to civilization through 5,000 years of history. Its cultural heritage reflects Korea's unique culture and wisdom. Koreans have long been known for their passion for learning. What is Korea's vision on lifelong learning in the 21st century? Lifelong education is gaining strong attention in Korea as it undergoes various social changes, including the shift towards a knowledge-based society and aging population. Many efforts are underway to achieve individual aspirations and raise national competitiveness. As Korea aims to build a comprehensive lifelong learning program at a local level, local communities and learning centers play a key role in promoting lifelong education. These centers offer local lifelong learning programs on cultural leisure activities, citizenship, and resolving local issues. Learning associations and clubs, such as study circles and research groups, are also involved in educational activities under government support. Various types of support are offered, such as awarding leading study circles, encouraging them to lead community learning activities. Career development and training programs are provided at the government and corporate level. Korean companies offer segmented training programs to secure, develop key talent, and help them build up their career. Lifelong education centers based on distance learning are also increasing. Lifelong learning institutes focusing on re-education and career development, as well as cyber university programs are available, providing various learning opportunities in line with adults' intellectual demand and career achievements. Korean people's passion for learning dates back thousands of years. The Hangul script was invented for the common people who yearned to learn how to read. It was through this learning to read that Koreans achieved a higher level of learning and thus a more advanced culture. Korea's lifelong education began in 1945, when it was liberated from Japanese rule. After the Korean War, the government formulated a 5-year plan to combat illiteracy, promoting the language through literacy programs. Farmer education and vocational training were offered to train skilled workers. Such initiatives, along with the Saemaul movement, paved the way for local development. Attached schools to industrial schools, which granted graduate certificates in secondary education to factory workers, were also established. In the 1980s to the 1990s, Korea reinforced lifelong education programs at universities, established local learning centers, expanding lifelong learning in both scope and depth. This encouraged more lifetime education activities and participation at social learning institutes and centers. Both private and public organizations led the initiative in providing diverse learning opportunities, creating human resource development programs to ensure balanced education. Lifetime learning was dramatically transformed in 2000, when the Lifelong Education Act, enacted in 1999, became effective. The central government established organizations responsible for research and policy execution, while local governments ran learning centers to encourage local learning opportunities. Korea's lifelong education policy is closely linked to many public policies. Various policies are developed to ensure successful lifelong learning at the national level, including the creation of a local lifelong learning framework. The Comprehensive Lifelong Learning Program, to be promoted by 2012, aims to advance self-realization and employment opportunities to achieve social cohesion. Lifelong Learning Cities oversee the local learning framework. The local Lifelong Learning Network connects local governments, corporations, and counties, and encourages each city to promote its own program. These programs provide vocational training or issue-resolving programs to locals. The Lifelong Learning Festival brings together lifelong learning centers, community groups, and learners nationwide to share experience and results. By raising learners' motivation and sharing learning programs, the festival enhances social awareness on the importance of learning. Academic symposiums are also held during the event, raising the profile of the festival. The Credit Bank System, where students acquire credits by completing programs at educational and vocational training institutions. And the Independent Learning Degree System, a self-learning program, are popular with those who gave up learning opportunities and are returning back to study. Meanwhile, there are many challenges to achieving a lifelong learning society in Korea. Korea is focusing efforts to reach out to the low-income and marginalized, to achieve social cohesion through lifelong learning. We are also dealing with the challenge of developing separate curricula for adults in later life in preparation for an aging population. Moreover, we are focusing on developing diverse quality education programs for the physically challenged. Policy and supportive plans are developed to provide ongoing career training and other programs with high social demand. We are planning to expand the Adult Literacy Training Program to develop and promote our Basic Literacy Improvement Program. Plans are also underway to create a framework which grants scholastic attainments to adults without primary and secondary education, completing a certified education program. In addition, language and other support programs to North Korean defectors and international families are provided to help them adjust to the new culture. Local governments are running family support centers, attended by female marriage migrants, to help them learn the language and the culture. Under a renewed vision, Korea is advancing towards a lifelong learning society. To meet its ceaseless demand for learning, to prepare for a new future, Korea will continue to make strong efforts to achieve a lifelong learning society.